welcome to me trying to look for a Jeep Cherokee. And yes, I know I have one already, but I feel like it'd be kind of fun to have another project after I'm kind of done with mine, which will never be done, but you guys know what I mean. And it'd be kind of fun to flip one on, bring a trailer. I think we're going to start this video off with this cream puff of a Cherokee. $12,000, 92,000 miles. It looks absolutely perfect in every single way. Some things I love about it. The winch. If you look over here, there's a winch. And that's what I want to do to my Jeep with a factory bumper with the winch inside of it. That looks so good. It's just perfect. Wheels I love. The chrome, so 80s. It's perfect. That's some patina, if you want to call it. Those might just be clouds too, but I think that's just Colorado paint fade. And this isn't too far from where I'm at, so yeah. These are the Redlands area. Forgot exactly what those are called, but yeah. Some paint fade around here. Just clear marker lights. I don't know if those are stock, but I feel like it kind of works. Trunk lid looks popped, or needs some alignment. Mud flaps are kind of cool. I see a dent on the driver door right there. So definitely a grandma owned. Interior. This is where I think the money is at. The interior is flawless. Door cards aren't stained up, especially for this year since all this is cloth. Seats don't have any rips or tears in them, which I kind of noticed with a lot of 80s cars. A lot of them don't really have torn up paint, or not paint, seats. Back seats look brand new. Carpet looks brand new. The winch, awesome. Overall, do I think this is worth $12,000? No. To be worth $12,000, I think this Jeep will need some paint work, like kind of restore the clear coat, because the base coat looks fine. So you might be able to sand that down lightly and reshoot some clear. Rear hatch, I'm not sure if that's the way it's supposed to be. It looks like it might need to be aligned. And see if you can get that dent pulled out on the passenger door. But $12,000, to the right buyer, I think it would be, but I feel like you can get one with slightly higher miles that has a cleaner body to it. But overall, I feel like $10,000, I feel like, is probably a fair price. But you might get it too. I mean, we're in Colorado. People buy expensive Jeeps all the time. Now let's start off with this abomination, and let's see if it looks cool or not. So it's on 33s. It has poorly cut fenders. It has a winch bumper without a winch. It has a light bar. Some ugly headlights. Some more lights. It has 157,000 miles, which now it looks like it has at least triple that with the shit he's done to it. Not sure what's going on with the black bottom half here with the missing paint. This thing is kind of a pile. I mean, it looks like he's having fun with it at least. I mean, I'll give him that. This picture doesn't look so bad. And it looks like he has some decent parts at least, like the Fox shocks, and I don't know what speaker grill that is. Little pig. It's just a trail rig. That's all it is. This isn't one that you're going to be buying to necessarily like take to car shows or just to have a daily driver. This is purely just a trail rig. Just beat it up. That's kind of what I view it as. And $6,000 I don't think is that bad of a price for what you get. Now, if it was my own personal Jeep with limited money, I would get some fender flares to cut those awful cuts. Change the bumper or at least get a winch put in it, paint the grill black, give the whole thing a respray, and take all the stupid lights off. And then leave it like that. Because it has good bones. I mean, it looks like it's a decent audio system. It's there. He's just gone a little too ricey with it. He doesn't really talk about what lift he has or anything like that, which is fine. Now this one is also one that I think looks really good, and it's almost there. It's almost there to looking good. If he just left the factory bumper, this thing would be nearly perfect. Especially for $4,000. I don't think $4,000 is that bad of a price the way it is now. Because all you need to get is some new flares and a bumper. I don't like the front bumper. It sticks out way too much. That's why I don't personally like a lot of winch bumpers on Cherokees. They all stick out a lot. And I'm not saying like it looks bad. Like if it's done right and you got other shit going on to match it, like a Smitty built front bumper with the rear bumper and rock sliders, I feel like it looks good. Or even like if you have aftermarket fender flares, I think it can look good. But when it looks all stock like this with an aftermarket bumper, kind of just throws off the vibe, if that makes absolutely any sense. But yeah, I love the wheels. Wheels with the gold, perfect. Winch bumper, ugly. Headlights, kind of mid. Tires look like 32s. Yeah, they are. Has a 97 engine in it with a 5-speed manual. Rough country lift, which is kind of mid, but it's $4,000. So I'm guessing this is a 4.5-inch lift. New brakes. Honestly, $4,000 is not a bad price. Is there room to make money? And not without dumping tons of money into it. So yeah, this is actually kind of a neat Jeep. You know, if you're looking for your first XJ or even your first car, I feel like this would be a decent first car. Because it needs stuff to be done to it, but not stuff that would hinder it from being a good daily. Only if the engine swap is done professionally or done nicely, I'd say go look at it. And I'm glad he didn't put the 2000 front end on it. Now we got this 98 with the Bushwhacker fender flares. This thing actually doesn't look bad. I typically don't like the Bushwhacker fender flares, the front bumper, but the way he cut the end caps actually kind of make it work. And if he painted the grill, or not the grill, the grill black, and then the bumper red, I think that would make it even better. Tires look great. Wheels aren't too bad. I mean, I feel like if he painted the wheels or left them with the factory coating, they might look better. Interior looks pretty good. It's not a cruise control Jeep, so $6,000 might be a little much. I'm not sure. And I am glad he replaced his fender flares, or replaced his fenders and made it look nice with some fender flares instead of hacking it up, leaving it hacked up. What phone mount is that? I want that. It's a 5-speed too. That's cool. Honestly, this Jeep is kind of cool. Now, I hope when you're buying, I hope you're not getting this one. I don't like how poorly cut those fenders are. And yeah, I'm guessing it's this one. Now, for this one, I feel like it could be clean if he just maybe different headlights and just painted some other stuff to kind of match how nice it is. And the hood latches. I don't think the hood latches are so unnecessary on these things. If you guys know, the hoods weigh about 100 pounds. They're heavy as fuck. So I don't really see why you would ever need hood latches like that on a Cherokee, unless that's a fiberglass hood. And if my phone can shut up while I'm talking. Okay, so yeah, but $6,000, I think that's an alright price. Oh, he's the one that changed the fender flares. Good for him. Oh my god. So yeah, this is a solid Jeep, and I feel like you should go take a look at it. He knows what he's talking about. Here's another clean one. It's another. God, if you're gonna buy a winch bumper, make sure you have money for the winch too. I don't know why it pisses me off when I see a winch bumper without a winch. Stop buying winch bumpers without a winch. Alright, there's my rant. To be fair, he probably did have a winch on it, and he just removed it to sell it. Says he's going to put it on his other car or truck. But this one doesn't look that bad. I like the wheels, I like the tires. I love that color. The interior doesn't look half bad. Needs headliner. Boo-hoo. Every Cherokee needs headliner, it seems like. I don't know why mine isn't sagging yet. It's pretty impressive. The last owner must have replaced it or something, because it's impressive that mine hasn't sagged, and it's been sitting outside for a lot of its life, and it has over 200,000 miles. And it's like the factory material too, so it's kind of impressive. But honestly, this might not be a bad bring a trailer one. Get a make-a paint job for it. Get a factory fender flare and bumper. And leave it the way it is. And probably do some interior work. A lot of this I feel like will come out with a good detail. Look at these cars are tiring. I'm not gonna lie. Now here's another bring a trailer worthy one, I think. 173,000 miles, paint's a little shit, but $3,500. That ain't a bad price. And it's in Salt Lake, so rust won't be too big of an issue, because I don't think they use salt on their roads, as long as you're not driving on the Salt Lake. Carpet, that's a cheap fix. That's like $200 for new carpet. Rear seat's in good shape. Front seat needs to be reupholstered, which honestly, in the reskinning of these seats aren't too bad. You just gotta find some seats to reskin them with, just because you can find them for the fixed headrest from lseat.com, but I doubt that, if I can speak right, you can. I don't think they sell the ones with the headrest, so that might be a little bit of an issue. How do you get your carpet this fucked up? But yeah, this is not a bad price, I don't think. Yeah, and to be honest, this thing's sold already. I'm going to be completely honest. For being in Salt Lake, which is also another off-roady area, and for $3,500, it's really cheap for a four-wheel drive out here. So I will say this is gone already in under 200,000 miles. But I don't think it was a bad price. Let's look at one more. I want to see one from some dipshit. Alright, I don't know if I have like the computer audio on, but that sounded disgusting. He has a straight pipe Jeep. Caution stickers on his bumper. I don't even know what bumper that is. Doesn't look too bad. What's up with the fucking winchless winch bumpers? Stop it! The color I kind of dig if it was done right. I hate those headlights. Those are cringy headlights. He painted shit on the interior with the rattle can. Doesn't show any useful picture of his Jeep because he's probably some dipshit. Okay, to be fair, it has 300,000 miles on it, so it's gonna be a piece of shit. So it needs to be hauled off with a trailer. It was a project for a long time. Dude, I swear to God, if you would have worked on making a decent car instead of fucking shit up, I think this would be a better car. Which would be saying that's a lot of cars. If you didn't spend the time rattle canning your gauge clusters and like fixing shit that was actually wrong with it, sure. Well, it's a project car, a nasty timing tick, and misfire. Haven't started it since. So it might just be a timing issue. But with this Jeep, it's just so far gone. It's just for parts. I did not mean to. I guess we're looking at this one. I don't know what the fuck happened to the other one. But I would much rather look at this one. This one actually doesn't look bad. I kind of dig the wheels. I dig what's going on here. I feel like it would look a little bit better if you had the factory end caps kind of match up with the factory fender. But I understand why he did it, so it would stop rubbing. Because mine's also currently rubbing right there, but I don't want to, ruin it. And this isn't ruining it. This doesn't look too bad. Trail rated bad, just kind of cringe. Here we go. Apparently I'm being retarded or something. 97,000 miles. Okay. This thing is getting better and better. Seeing if anyone would be interested in grabbing the whole Jeep before I part it out. Don't part this out, dude! Don't part it out. Oh, that's sad, bro. That is so sad. Low mileage XJ just fucking destroyed. Man, this thing used to be pretty nice. I mean, there's some little things that I wouldn't do because I think it's a little cringe, but like, you didn't ruin it. It has a zone lift. It has, looks like maybe a aftermarket front end. Has newer Jeep wheels, it looks like. That's sad. That is sad. Because this actually looked like a decent vehicle. Alright. We're going to end it on that note. Hope you guys had a good one.